I'm Dick Cadet Orag.
I'm Dick Cadet Malubay.
I'm Dick Cadet Campomayor.
I'm Dick Cadet Maranga.
And I'm Dick Cadet Pardillo. And we were going to discuss the different kind of physics. Vector analysis, also known as vector calculus or vector algebra, is a branch of physics that deals with vectors and vector fields. So, example of vector analysis, my friend moved 2 steps to the right and 3 steps forward and moved 2 steps to the left and 3 steps backward. But even though it seems like they're moving differently, they both end up in the same distance, in the same direction, following the same vectors.
Equilibrium is a state of balance or stability where opposing forces are in perfect alignment. These concepts can be found in physics, chemistry, and economics. An example of an equilibrium is a person who are motionless because the force acting on them are balanced. In order to keep the force acting on them in balance, the person's body could make a minute adjustment to stay in balance.
Do you want to learn what is kinematics? So what are you waiting for? So, kinematics. Kinematics is a branch of mechanics which deals the equation that describe the motion without an external force. So we need to familiarize this equation. The rock threw from the time of 5.21 seconds in the distance of 110 meters. So the motion I use is a horizontal motion. So we need to find the acceleration. So the equation is the time is 5.21 seconds and the distance is 110 meters. So we need to use the formula 1. So my answer is 8.10 meter per second squared.
Now, we tackle force and motion. Force and motion are fundamental concepts in physics that describes interaction and behavior in the physical world. What is force? Force is a physical quantity that can change state of motion or deform an object. Recognized by both magnetic and direction, follows Newton's law of motion. Forces can be categorized as contract forces, just like friction and tension, or non-contract forces like gravity and electromagnetism. Now, let's tackle motion. Motion refers to the change in its position of an object with all respects in its surrounding in a time of interval. Here, terms describe its velocity, acceleration, and displacement. Motion can be classified into various types, including linear, circular, gyratory motion, depending to the path an object takes.
Now I'm gonna show you what is work, energy, and power. Work. In physics, work is done when the force acts on an object and the object moves in the direction of the force. Mathematically, it defines as work equals force times distance times cosine theta, where the theta is the angle between the force and the direction of motion. That's the example of energy. Energy is the ability to do work. There are various forms of energy, including kinetic energy associated with motion and potential energy associated with friction or state. The law of conservation of energy state that the total of the energy of an isolated system remain constant over time. Power is the rate of which work is done, or the rate of which energy are transferred or converted. Mathematically, it expressed as power equals work over time, or power equals force times distance.
I'm Dick Cadet Orag.
I'm Dick Cadet Malubay.
I'm Dick Cadet Maranga,
I'm Dick Cadet Campomayor.
I'm Dick Cadet Pardillo.
and that's the kind of physics.
Pwede makapag-video na
Vector analysis is
Kaya ka. Equilibrium is a state of balance or stability. Opposing.
So my motion is siyempre, unsay ka?
Now, let's tackle motion. Let's tackle motion. Motion refers to Now, what is motion? Motion refers to the
Ay, iniigo ko.